everyone. Today I'll be reviewing this new Danish movie just dropped on Netflix called Toscana, and it is starring Christina Del Anna, Andrea Matheson, and this movie is directed by Mette Albers. So in this movie we see this Danish chef when he finds out that his dad who passed away, but he left him this huge estate in Tuscany, Italy. He must go there and sell this estate because he has a whole life here. So in this movie we see he's actually a very famous chef. So you know how chefs are in this movie. It shows you some of the chef stuff. And when he goes to Tuscany to sell his dead properties, basically in this movie, he meets this very interesting this woman. Her name is Sophia in this movie, and she is from Rome in this movie. So this movie, it is very like viewer friendly. Like you can watch this movie without like dubbing version. Like this movie, it is in English, so you know you don't need dub version, and the subtitle is also very good. So this movie story plot line, I'm gonna be honest, it is very simple. This chef, you know, he's very picky. He does his stuff in very pacific way. But in this movie, when he meet this woman Sophie, he start rethinking his life. So it is very basic plot. We have seen this kind of story before. However, this movie, it is very charming watch because although you have seen it before, somehow these two lead actors, they are really good in this movie. And you see the chef, he's like kind of like a weird, he's like, you do this, you do that, that's not right, this is the way. And he is at the beginning of this movie, we see he's not like living his life. I guess he's a big chef. However, when he goes to Tuscany, I guess he in a small town, and whenever you are going to be from big city to a small town, of course you change. That is what I thought this movie centers around, that idea. But it is very well made. Like when you watch it, very well directed and very nicely edited. Like it's really quick watch. So I really enjoyed this movie a lot. That means that I thought all the food in this movie, they look really very delicious and pretty, and looked like Andrew Matheson. He was cooking on this food. You believe him when he was cooking all this food. Like, some food movie that you don't, like whenever this actor or actresses, they're cooking food or something, you don't believe it. But in this movie, Andrew Matheson, I felt like whenever he was cooking a new dish or like doing something, especially in one scene, he makes this garlic bread sandwich. It looked so yummy, yet it was so simple and it looked delicious. He makes this yummy sandwich and then he doesn't eat it. And I was like, oh man, eat this sandwich. It looks too yummy. So you get the idea. And this movie shows you a lot of yummy food, and they do look really yummy. I really thought all the food, they look pretty. And whenever you are watching movie centers around chef, you do need to see beautiful food. And also I thought this movie did capture Tuscany's the small town feel. I think this movie also captured that very nicely, because there's so many movies on Tuscany, and this movie, I felt like when I was watching it, it did capture it, the Tuscany feel when I was watching it. I really like that. Not that I've been to Tuscany or anything, but from the other movies' point of view, this movie looks really nice. Of course, the location is absolutely beautiful. I really, like when I was watching it, I really appreciated how authentic the location and everything looked in this movie. I was like, ooh, very interesting. That means that as I'm saying, this movie, is this movie for everyone? No, as I was saying, that this movie does have basic plot and it is very slow burn type movie, but still I had such a good time watching. Honestly, this kind of movie, I don't know, I eat it up. It's really good watch, and I have really good time watching it. And that's my thought on this movie. Let me know in the comment what you think about this movie. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to share my other Danish movie review. Especially recently I did made one, Bombarded. That movie was very interesting. And if you enjoyed this, check them out. And that was my thought. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.